Are things getting any better? Nope, they're getting even worse. I'm getting more and more comments and information from everyone. Diesel prices, food shortages, increasing limit buys at stores, limits on baby formula, China eagerly trying to buy up more and more land. Do you know how much American soil has been bought by foreign countries in the last couple of years? Places in the US right now are seeing $10 for a loaf of bread and gas prices up to $7. I got a lot of great information to go over today with the community to keep you informed so that you are ready.
Yeah, come on.
Again, welcome back to all the subs. If you're new here, we give you helpful weekly tips. If that's your thing, be sure to hit the notification bell. Prices are still climbing everywhere. Shortages are increasing. Empty shelves are becoming bare. We're getting crazy comments about farms. Do you know what's going on with the farms? We've got multiple comments from people in the stores, delivery drivers, warehouse workers, giving us good insight all around the country. Remember everyone, this is not about panic buying. It's about being informed and being ready. Being prepared and knowing what to expect and what to be prepared for. As knowledge is power. Some places are seeing $5 loaves of bread and $6 a gallon for gas, while other states are seeing even more. People in California saying right now, they're seeing prices of $10 for a loaf of bread and a gallon of milk in California. Gas is at almost $7 a gallon in some places. Utility bills this winter have tripled. Is this what you're seeing in your area? List in the comments below, what's your gas prices? How much are you paying for bread and how much are you paying for eggs? And how much are you paying for milk? I've got some people in some states saying they don't even see a shortage. And then other states are saying shelves are bare and prices are skyrocketing. That brings to mind eggs. I've been getting a lot of comments from people all around the country that are seeing egg shortages. Can't find eggs anywhere. They're talking to the store clerks and they're saying that's because of the bird flu. Nonetheless, with a little bit of research, it seems like we're going to see a major shortage in eggs as well. And then there's this guy that says, man, I'm pissed off about paying $5 for a loaf of bread in Pittsburgh. You can't tell me things are getting any better. And it's worse in other parts of the world. This guy from Spain says, all food is gone. Water prices getting crazy high and electric is getting ridiculous. When other places are still seeing stuff in stock, but the prices are going higher and higher and higher. Those places that are well stocked up, a lot of them are getting their stuff from last year. Orders they put in last year, they're getting them right now. That's why some stores are bombarded with some stuff. But don't be fooled. Once these piles are gone, food shortages are gonna be in your face. Boy, I got some really good stuff to share with you with China and land and farming. Holy smokes. Remember, this is not to stress you out so that you go out and panic buy. It's information to help you make smart decisions. Get what you need now before it's gone. Be prepared, stock up. It's not too late. Adapt and overcome. Southern Minnesota here. Canning supplies are hard to come by. Seeds are still available, but it's been an ongoing issue trying to find pasta and especially eggs. I went to Walmart last Friday. The eggs were completely sold out. My husband ordered a freeze dryer yesterday, and the salesperson he spoke to said they've been bombarded with orders. People are seeing it. They're realizing what's coming. It's not hard to see the writing on the wall with this one. Did you guys know that much of the produce that you see right now, you might think that you're going to see a lot of great produce throughout the year. Many farmers are not farming this year, or they're switching over to grain, or they're switching over to something else because fertilizer prices have gotten so crazy. Many crops need a lot of different fertilizers to grow. So some of these things like tomatoes and other vegetables are going to be extremely hard to come by because you've got farmers either quitting or jumping ship to another thing that's easier to grow with less fertilizer. And having a major shortage on fertilizer, such a big trickle effect. You've got people growing food for this country that need the fertilizer, and it's also fertilizer to grow food to feed the animals. And if farmers can't get food for their animals, well, guess what? We're not going to see meat. Another subscriber says tires. Be sure to stock up. A great analyst expects them to be unavailable along with oil. That's got me thinking, because I've got a set of tires that might stretch out through this summer, but do I buy an extra set of tires right now? How about this one from Oahu? Just went food shopping at the commissary. I did notice the shelves were empty and prices were ridiculous. The commissary is on Joint Base Pearl Harbor, Hickam, where only those with military cards can shop there. A half a gallon of milk is now $7, and a gallon of milk, $10. We only food shop at the commissary because our local grocery stores are even more ridiculous. If the shelves at the commissary are empty, that is a sign of the times. Stock up now. I can't tell you enough how many hundreds and hundreds of comments we are getting that are warning everyone what they're seeing. Again, remember, the goal, the purpose of this is to get you educated, to give you the real news from the real people. As we've learned, media is not going to give us the full truth that we need to hear. So hearing it from the people themselves is key. It's always been said, control the food, control the people. Is that what's going on here? And what's this with farmers being asked to plow over their fields, to dump out milk, to kill cows? I've had tons of people say that government agencies asked them to plow over their fields, paid them to plow over their fields. Here locally, my sister-in-law said that a farmer that she knows in a neighboring town was asked to pour out all of their milk and not to tell anyone about it, and they'd be paid. I don't have a lot of information on that. I just have a ton of comments about it. So if you guys have more information, proof, data, please list it in the comments below. That sounds like a big conversation starter, and I'd like to know more about that one. And what's all this talk about China buying up all of our farmland and eagerly buying it right now? Well, I did a little research and found that China currently owns around 200,000 acres. But how about this? Foreign lands in general owned in the US equate to much more land than that. It was actually hard to find accurate data that was up to date on this, because I feel like they're trying to hide from people that they're selling off all of the US land to foreign countries. Researching this all over, it's very hard to find data that is past 2019. The USDA reports 35 million acres owned in 2019. That was a 2.3 million acre increase a year since 2015. And they were calling it 2.7% foreign lands owned in the US. Contrary to this, foreign lands owned 2021 with farmlands and forest land, according to the Department of Agriculture, 897 million acres. Here's the funny part. They're still calling it only 2.7% of foreign land owned. Now I was like, first of all, it was hard to find the current information, and they're still calling it 2.7% of land owned? 35 million versus 897 million. They're both 2.7%. More smoke screens? Chinese firms have explained that their presence in American agriculture over the last decade by snapping up farmlands, purchasing major ag businesses like pork processing and giant Smithfield Foods. By 2020, Chinese owners controlled about 200,000 agriculture acres in the US, worth about $1.9 billion, including land used for farming, ranching, forestry, according to the Agriculture Department also. Control the food, control the people. What's the bigger picture here? Jay states, most chicken farms and hog farms in northeast Oklahoma are now owned by Chinese companies. I haven't seen a Tyson or Simmons sponsored farm in a few years now. What do you guys think about this control the food, control the people thing? What's your theory? What do you know? A lot of this stuff I research is stemmed from comments that I get from the subscribers. And boy, am I learning a lot. We know that we're one of the last remaining land of the free type of countries, but we're selling off all our land to other countries that are not free and to countries that we have issues with. How does that make sense? Let me know in the comments. Some people think that Mr. Bill Gates has purchased millions of acres of wheat fields here in the US. Why? Why is he controlling it? Is he sending wheat and grain over to China too? What's his motivation? Starve out the Americans? I see gas rationing, food rationing, water shortages, dollar dropping, interest climbing, increased crime on the rise already. This is what people are saying. This is what people are seeing. What do you guys think? Remember, this is to inform you, educate you. so that it can help you adjust and overcome the issues that we're facing today and the ongoing increasing negative impact of these continually growing issues. Please share this information so that we can gather more people with more information. That way we continue spreading the real news. As I continue to get more good information, you can bet I will get the word out. Again, share this information. Don't forget to put in your 2 cents down in the comments and be sure to hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss a weekly update. We'll see you on the next one.